People! Ultima 6, Lord British, voice acting. I didn't unpause the emulator. I'm an idiot. There we go. Okay, brace yourselves. We're gonna talk to Lord British, voiced by Richard Garriott. Talk Lord. You see the noble ruler of Britannia who looks a bit stupid.
'Tis good to see thee again. Much hath happened since thou last departed our realm. Take this key. It will unlock the gatehouse by the southern entrance to the castle. Then you can use the lever inside to raise the portcullis, and the crank will lower the drawbridge. The same key will also let you into the sewers under the castle. Now let me tell thee what hath transpired since thy last visit. The vast underworld from which thou did rescue me hath collapsed. Yet still there are forces of evil abroad in the land. Britannia is under attack by gargoyles such as those you just fought. They have been coming up through the dungeons. Thus far they have been mainly attacking the shrines of the 8 virtues. When the shrine of compassion did fall, Sir Geoffrey sent a party to free it. Do thou ask him of his mission. Perhaps thou can prove of some assistance. Whilst thou art here, I have room in the castle set aside for thy personal use. 'Tis in the west wing of the castle, just south of my own chambers. I have had my servants place some equipment there, in case thou should have need of it. Of course, thou mayst feel free to borrow anything in my castle, if thou should need it. Lastly, any time thou dost need healing, do thou but ask. If thou dost wish me to repeat this later, thou need but ask.
Oh God, no, please don't. Yeah. I shouldn't be ragging on anyone about their voice acting, considering my raspy asthma voice, but dear Lord! And I don't mean dear Lord British, I just mean dear God, that was bad. Every sentence is na 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 na. It's like, if thou dost need healing, thou dost not ask me. And na 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 na. It's like, look at me, guys, I'm voice acting. I mean, yeah. I hope that the other people in the game are a bit better at voice acting, but I think quite a few characters are voiced by Richard Garriott. If I tell him to repeat all this, which is kind of the drawback of the FM Towns version, we'll have to sit through the entire soundbite again. I've jammed every button on my keyboard, there's just no escaping it. And you will also notice there's no copy protection in the Japanese version. I guess they didn't care about piracy. Do I want healing? I think you do. I do like the little conversation tree thingies down here. Very useful.
I am Lord British, as thou knowest well.
I am Lord British, as thou knowest well. Oh God. What's your job?
Thanks to thee, I sit once more upon the throne of Britannia, though 'tis a heavy burden in such troubled times as these.
Indeed. Do you want to join me?
I cannot help thee with that.
Bastard.
Ask the leaders of each town to tell thee of that. Ask the leaders of each town to tell thee of that.
You're repeating yourself.
By now the gargoyles may have captured them all. Thou must hurry if thou wouldst foil their evil schemes.
Yeah, gargoyles, they're evil. Irredeemably evil, as we all know if you've played Ultima series. And that, my friends, is biting sarcasm. Okay, virtues?
Stay strong in thy commitment to the 8 virtues. It is our belief in them that sets us apart from the cruel invaders who would destroy all that we hold dear.
Just don't be humble, because if you're humble, you get nothing. Which is true in character generation, and it's true in the game because you level up by meditating at shrines. If you meditate, I think it's the Shrine of Human. Hang on, let me check that. Just fact checking here. Yeah. If you meditate at the Shrine of Humility, you get nothing. Why? Who thought that was a good idea? Bastards. Oh, Geoffrey.
He is captain of the guard.
He's captain of the guard. Yes. No, we don't want you to repeat anything. Thanks.
'Tis I who should thank thee, Avatar, for all thou hast done for Britannia.
Yes, yes, you should. You sit on that throne and do fuck all.
The gargoyles are indeed the greatest threat our realm has ever known. We are fortunate indeed that fate hath brought thee here in our hour of need.
Indeed. Funny how that works, doesn't it?
Perhaps thou can drive these vile creatures back into the bowels of the earth from which they came. All our efforts thus far have availed us not.
I like how he says drived. Sorry. Okay.
May fortune favor
Got
thee.
no time for you, dude. Look! It's Nistel! Yay! You see concerned-looking mage.
Hail to thee, and well met. 'Twas I who learned of thy peril through my mystic arts, so that aid might be sent unto thee. Iolo, I saw that thou didst find the book. Might I examine it?
Certainly, my lord. Perhaps thou canst make better sense of it than I.
Strange. This has a picture on its cover of a gargoyle, standing with one foot on the chest of a slain human. This is interesting. It is written in a language I know not. Take it to Mariah at the Lyceum, the finest scribe on the great council of wizards. She has studied many languages, and perhaps she can decipher this book for thee. One more thing, Avatar. I notice that thou didst arrive through a red gateway. Dost thou have the stone that opened the gate?
Why, yes.
From whence could it have come? The gargoyles, perhaps? Best ask Lord British about it. I believe he has some knowledge of such items.
Oh, do I have to? He sounds funny. Yeah, I think most people are actually voiced by... Most characters are voiced by the people they're based on. A few people they were based on couldn't make it, so they're voiced by other people. But mostly, so yeah. I like the Nistel voice. It's quite good. Quite. Who are you? Oh yeah, and this sets for once and for all that it is YOLO, because they say YOLO, so that's canon, people. And I don't mean cannons which fire cannonballs. I mean it is established as, you know, truth. You see a tall, handsome man with a very pervy moustache.
I'm glad to see thee. Perhaps thou canst prevail where others could not. I sent a party of 10 to recapture the Shrine of Compassion from the gargoyles. Alas, they failed dismally. The survivors are recuperating in the town of Ko. Thou wouldst do well to speak with them first. Mayhap they learn something which might aid thee. I must confess, I fear the worst. The gargoyles are such powerful foes, and they are spreading so fast. Perhaps the end of the realm is nigh. Good luck, and my prayers go with thee.
Yeah, Jeffrey sounds a bit depressed. Which is obviously the voice acting, but we're just gonna assume that he's depressed. We're not gonna talk to our companions just yet, because I don't care, and you know, I'm sure you guys want to see me get something done at some point. So we're gonna go check out my room. Open that, open this. Look, it's my room. I get a room in the castle. It's awesome. And I get a spellbook. And I get, whoa, loads of stuff. Yeah, this is actually a good Ultima because Lord Bridges basically says, here's a room, here's some stuff. And take anything from my castle, I don't really care because you're saving the world. And, you know, the game is actually quite a bit more dramatic on stealing and stuff than like Ultima 7 where YOLO can just steal anything. And you need a certain amount of karma to finish the game, so I'm going to be very careful because I can't cheat and turn my karma back up if I ever need it. I can, however, send the save game over to the DOS version. I've tried it, but I don't know if it's going to work forever, so I'm going to be careful about, you know, as Koskio would put it, avatar tax. Okay, that's a bunch of reagents. I shouldn't have done that. have to move them all. Seriously. Okay, so after this, it's going to be another video and you get to see me screwing around with my stuff. I might off screen screwing around with stuff in the future, but for now I'm going to show it so people can actually experience, you know, inventory stuff in Ultima 6. Let's see what's here. I find nothing! Pants and a tunic. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Okay guys, gonna save. Yes. And I shall see you next time. Goodbye.